Okay, so let's continue with word-to-word translation. As we said, in word-to-word translation, a word is translated separately without looking at how the words are used together in a phrase or a sentence, and we translate the word out of its context. So this process takes the most. In this process, we take the most common meaning of a word. For instance, على سبيل المثال, the word heavy, which means in Arabic, the direct or the most common meaning for this word in Arabic is ثقيل. In the following examples, present various senses. Senses here, the word senses, which means meanings, okay? معناها معاني يعني, meanings, okay? Some meanings are similar or related, and others are different. As if we investigate these sentences, heavy rain, we can see that the word heavy, غزيرة, and heavy smoker, شره, اوكي heavy traffic اللي هي خانقة وheavy industries اللي هي ثقيلة. ف we can say heavy rain اللي هي أمطار غزيرة, and heavy smoker مدخن شره, و heavy traffic أزمة خانقة, and heavy industries اللي هي الصناعات الثقيلة. Okay, this is for the case of word-to-word translation. We see here different meanings when it comes to, let's say, non-literal translation or non-word-to-word translation. But if it comes to the word-to-word translation, يعني احنا in this case we would say أمطار ثقيلة, مدخن ثقيل, أزمة ثقيلة. هو هنا an example for يعني it could be يعني acceptable if we use word-to-word translation. لكن we should take in consideration that in most cases word-to-word translation between English and Arabic would unnatural translations or meanings of sentences. Now let's come to literal translation. A literal translation here, we translate literally the meaning or the literal meaning of the words. But what is the difference between literal translation and word-to-word translation? I say يعني to consider the grammatical and structural rules of the target language. And we understand that the source language has its own structure and grammatical rules, and also the target language has its own structure and grammatical rules, and we take this in consideration or when we translate text, sentences, or phrases. Translation tries to return the original meaning as closely as possible while allowing for some adjustment. And the word adjustment, and we can adapt the meaning according to the meaning of the sentence. We can adapt the meaning of a word according to the meaning of a sentence, a phrase, or so this type of translation is useful in transferring meaning of legal and scientific text. Have this example. John saw red when I told him about the meeting. If we come to the literal translation here, say that the exact meaning of this expression, John رأى أحمر. Okay, عندما أخبرته عن اجتماع. While we should think beyond the literal meaning in this case, we have something else called figurative meaning. We should know that the expression so red, okay, means something else, not as mentioned here in the Arabic sentence, اللي هو رأى أحمر. It's something beyond the literal meaning, which is he felt angry or he looked angry when I told him about the meaning. Thank you for listening and see you in another video.